This week's fit tip of the week is going to be for those of you that stand up on a day-to-day basis or move things from point A to point B, such as movers or anything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a closer look at some of the problems that may occur with individuals that do this. Some of the problems that I hear all the time from people that move things on a day-to-day basis or stand up on their feet is possibly lower back tightness. Now, lower back tightness could be caused a lot of times just by being inflexible. So I'm going to show you a couple stretching routines, real simple and easy, you could do right before you move anything or right before you stand up, or you could do this, you know, on an hour-by-hour basis just to keep your hips moving and to relieve some tension off your lower back. So the first stretch that I'm going to show you is it's going to be a staggered stance, okay? And this is going to help out with what I call the lateral pathway of muscles, meaning all the muscles on the sides of the calf, your IT bands, sides of the gluteus medius, your lats, everything all the way up into your head. So you're going to take that staggered stance and you're going to stretch it all the way across, making sure your hips are square, going across, and you're going to do the same thing with the other side. And all you're going to do is take these big wave motions right here, going side to side, back and forth, all that fun stuff. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. You're just going to repeat it on the other side. And you're going to do the same thing, forward, side to side to side. Now, when you are picking up stuff, there's some big things. As I just recently had a client picked up I'm going to say some chocolate, and then it hurt her back. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a proper way of lifting in order to pick that up and move it from point A to point B without having any types of problems with the back. First things first is that you're going to want to find a stable base. So we got Fred here. You can tell that Fred's head is bursting out of his head, but we're going to take Fred and we're just going to move him over there. Now, the biggest thing when you're picking up anything is first to have a strong core and have the proper positioning. Normally you see those pictures, they have a square base and you're moving. Well, obviously for Fred, it's going to be a real hard thing to do, especially with objects if you're moving a person from point A to point B. So you're going to get a wide stance. You still want that wide stance, and what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're bending at the hips. You're going to get a medium bend at the knees, but you're going to get a large bend at the hips, making sure that there is no bend whatsoever on the lower back. You don't want none of this action. You want to keep that back straight, wide base, pick it up. Majority of my bend is from the hips, keeping this in. Draw the belly button in towards your spine to brace that core, and you're just going to simply pick it up. Alright, move Fred over. See his head's falling out of there. And then gently pull him down, but when you put him down, same thing. You're going to brace the abs, draw the belly button in, stick your butt out, make sure your back is straight, and then you're just going to bring it down like so. Alright, that is your fit tip of this week.